I was about to pack up for the morning, but I saw this and I was like, oh, I've definitely got to review this thing right here. This is the first, and I don't know if it's gonna be the last one because it's pretty expensive. $7.99. Now, Jada does a better, I wouldn't say a better job. I haven't reviewed one of these. Jada does a fantastic job for $6.99. Walgreens has them for about $5. I think they're now $6 each. And then Walmart's got these ones they're putting out that are like kind of like what you see at Walgreens for their packaging, but they're $6.99. I think maybe $7.99. So hard to tell. They're all really close to each other's prices. Now, for these, the Hot Wheels pullback speeders, there are several different ones here. I finally, when I first saw them, I saw the pink one, which is kind of cool, and this purple one, and I was like, well, I'll wait till I see all of them, and thankfully I found all of them. They had 2 boxes out at my Walmart, and they did not have but just 2 good ones. And they had 2 that I don't really like at all, like this truck thing right here. Really? That's cool. And I don't know, they just had 3 of them, I guess, because I don't remember anything else. Okay, so to pull it free, oh, I just noticed first off, it doesn't have rubber tires. Points off, because rubber tires are honestly one of the reasons I pick it up. All right, so to unlock it, you don't lefty-loosey it, which is weird. It shows to turn it clockwise, which is really super weird. Golly, let me pinch it first, because it's starting to hurt my fingers to try, and it does say to pinch it. There, that's a lot easier. So first off, I could tell right away there's no rubber tires that I can discern. There is a slight rubberiness to them, but there are definitely no tread, nothing that looks like real tires. So I'm gonna take points off for that. Now, let's see if it'll go on the cart. No, it doesn't seem to go on the tracks. Okay, for this one, it is the 2004 Mazda RX8 Custom 2023 Hot Wheels, made in Thailand/China. Uh-oh. It's getting a little political there. They're trying to say that Thailand is owned by China. I'm not going to say anything. Dang, its pullback is not that good. Okay. Maybe I didn't get a good pullback because this is, again, it's not rubber tires. So it probably just slid across this. Yeah, the lack of rubber tires is definitely something. I'm like, $7.99, you're charging $1 more for something that's honestly not as good. And it could be, oh, but it's actually a real car. Well, the other ones are real cars. It's not like a, and they do make some goofy ones for the same price, or, you know, not realistic ones. It's got 2 doors that open. The trunk does not open. The front of the car has lots of decals, or tempo. It's got 3 colors that I can perceive other than the candy apple red. So we got black, pink, white. It could be a possible gray there. It could be a mixture of like a lighter dusting of black on white or white on black. So I'm not 100% sure on that. So it might be a 4th color. Weirdly enough, there's no detailing back here, and I really thought for this price you would see detailing on the back, because even their Matchbox cars for $1.18 have some detailing on the back. So I'm kind of put off by that. I would compare it to the other one, but I already put the other one up inside. So yeah, it's kind of lacking detail, to be completely honest with you. I'm not gonna say it's not the last one I'm gonna get. None of these cars make me go, oh my gosh, gotta have them. Especially this one, I thought was pretty, but the tampos are a little distracting. I don't dislike tampos, I just think sometimes they're a little bit overkill, and every single one of these was kind of overkill. Like the pink car, if I get another one, it'll probably be the pink car, because it's interesting. It's pink, but it's got blue windshields. It kind of reminds me of RC from the Transformers. The purple one's kind of interesting too, but again, the tampo is just way overkill on it. So it kind of threw me off on that one. See, like Twin Mill, that's not a real car. That's one of their own in-house, you know, recurring cars. The Porsche 911 is a definite real car. The Lolux, I'm pretty sure that's one of their own made-up things. The Mighty K and the Alpha Pursuit Mod Speedster. Those sound like they're not real cars, so they don't have to pay a licensing fee. This is weird because it says 1 of 4 for HW Hot Wheels Drift. It is a metal one, so they do make plastic ones that are cheaper, and they make ones that have little sound effects, which are annoying. Personally, don't have any of those. The buttons on top of them make them look completely not realistic and not really something interesting to me. So if this is something you're thinking about picking up, let me know. I pick up big cars like this because my absolute favorite cars I want in this scale. For Hot Wheels, I'll just pick up about anything that's interesting at all. But if I'm like, oh my gosh, it's a Lamborghini, you better believe I'm gonna get it in this scale and up. So I thought, well, I do want to try out one of the Hot Wheels, so this is the prettiest of them, although I'm not gonna be lying to you. The Alpha Pursuit was tempting, and the purple one was kind of tempting, but again, the overkill of Tampa's killed it for me. So is this going to be something in your garage, your Hot Wheels garage? And again, it's definitely not Hot Wheels size. My hands aren't that small. I've got huge hands. My hands are huge. It's a joke. All right. But nonetheless, I thought I'd pick up this one to charge my first Hot Wheels metal car. It's a 2004 Mazda RX8 custom. And that's all I can say about it. I would do some trying it out to see how it rolls, but it's one of those ones where you have to pull it back to get it to roll. And it does fine on that area. I just think that the lack of metal, the rubber wheels, I mean, it's $799, which is more than Jada and more than all the others. It costs more than the other cars of its scale. It also lacks the rubber tire with rubber tread on it. And maybe okay, when I saw the thing drift, I'm going, maybe they deliberately did it so that you can pretend like you're drifting in it, but it ain't gonna drift. It won't, it's not, I won't say this is the rubber at all, but it is a little bit more like there's some resistance, but I don't know, kind of like a phone silicone case, kind of. So a softer plastic, not like a really hard plastic like this, but you're not going to drift. So let me know if you picked up one of the ones that aren't part of the Hot Wheels Drift 1 of 4 or whatever, and tell me, do those have tires that have real rubber treads and everything? It's not the breaker for me, but if you're going to charge me more, you need to give me more, and this is not more. So up your game, Matt. Hot Wheels. Your logo is not what's going to win me over. The little Hot Wheels thing ain't going to win me. I'd rather stick with Jada because they got lots of Lambos I still need to pick up. But I'm going to have to make more room for those. All right. Well, I wasted enough of your time, but thank you for spending time with me today. And let me know again, do you plan on getting these? Do you plan on getting Jada? Do you plan on getting any? Maybe you're just a 1/64 scale person. And it doesn't really tell the scale on it. See, on the other ones, they do tell you the scale on the bottom. Like usually they're 132, 137, 135, but they give you the scale. I don't see anything on here that says the scale. There is a HWH 36, but that doesn't mean it's 136 scale, but you know, could be. But I don't see anything on here that tells me scale, which is another thing. I was like, all right, Hot Wheels, that's 2 strikes, honestly, because I like to see the scale of my vehicles and like rubber tires if I'm gonna pay this much for them at all. Yeah, I think Jada's your better bet.